Hello, and welcome to Arcana Drive. My name is Arcana, but I won't be your driver because I've got too much fucking chords. I received a comment saying that the best way to farm for experience is to mine quartz, and I did it, and yes, it was a couple of 30-minute video discussions worth of time, but it worked, by golly. I also went for the gold nuggets whilst I was there, seeing as they were there. And now I have a lot of stuff in my... That's so annoying. A lot of stuff in my inventory. So I'm going to put it all away. We very well may need to adventure more. And I might just kill things to kill things, but let's have a look at where we can go from here. We want this and this and this and this and this. Hooray! Oh, I'm on peaceful. I actually didn't know I was. I ended the last video and then went to take a thumbnail and went on peaceful. And then whilst I was mining in the nether today, I was like, I don't seem to be noticing any enemy. That long pause there, I will admit was... Cheeky little enderman. Was because I have a jaggy nail and I'm very annoyed by it. But here's a question for you. In videos, do you like when people pause? Not just for emphasis, but between their sentences like you would when actually talking. In my videos, I make a habit not to edit out the long pauses. I mean, there's basically no editing required here, but, you know, unbreaking 3 sounds good. Damn, 3 fucking levels? You nasty bastard. Jesus. Okay, well, I'm going back to the nether. What the fuck? Can I not use it anymore? Oh. What? I don't understand how this works at all. Okay, well, we've got some enchantments. Let's, do some more killing, I guess. I'll go back to the nether and mine more quartz between episodes, I promise. But we'll do some entertaining killing on screen. Now, I went that way last time and I should suppose I do the same again. Hello, salmons. Are you worth the experience? No. I won't break apart a family, which I'm saying out of my moral goodness and not because it failed. It's actually a mix of both. I surely could have tried again. But yeah, when it comes to my main videos that have more editing than Minecraft, with Minecraft I pretty much like cut the beginning so that you don't have like me sitting in silence for a minute beforehand, and then cut the ending so that you don't have me saving and quitting the game. And that's kind of it, unless I've done something in the middle, but you normally see those edits, they're normally quite obvious edits. As such, the silence here is natural and, you know, isn't a choice, but in my other videos, I noticed that, and this is especially worse with, and I don't know if this name is, like, the actual term or is used ironically, but quote-unquote flesh tubers, which are, like, when people just film themselves in front of a camera or something. I find that term quite hysterical. But people like that will edit quite quickly so that there's no space between words for when they think or what they're saying or gaps in sentences. I have a limit. I wouldn't leave you like a full minute without me talking and just thinking of like how to phrase what I said next or when I pick up my tea for a drink, but I don't believe in killing sheep normally. No, I can't bring myself to do it. There's fucking 3 of them. Oh, bloody hell. What was I saying? Yes, normally of course there's an upper limit on such things. I wouldn't leave you for a minute as I like stir my tea around and drink it, but I also actually have tried to introduce silences to my videos. I find myself curious about my attention span and stuff like that. Like, I often wonder, like, could I handle the gap in sentence between someone thinking? The answer, of course, is yes. I nearly killed you just because I thought you were a chicken. I can handle that. But there was a lot of time when maybe not necessarily I couldn't, but rather didn't want to. I have a bad habit of watching videos on 2 times or even 3 times speed and stuff like that. And it's fun. I can I can still hear it, and that is a fact that I'm relatively proud of. And if I just killed all these sheep and horses, I'd be in it. In it to win it. But I'm not gonna do that. I find that I do that not necessarily because I'm too impatient for the person to speak, although there are a lot of videos where someone like very obviously talks slowly. Hey guys, welcome to the video. On today's video, we'll be discussing the fucked up truth of Arcana Drive. You may know Arcana Drive as a YouTuber who can't drive. But is this really true? As evidence shows, she's driven in video games. Today's sponsor, you know, like they talk like that. And I understand. Got excited, but this is not Bedrock World for a while. That not everyone prattles away like they're Scottish, like I do. But there's such like long pauses and drawn outness to it that I can't help but think, I think you're doing this to waste my fucking time and make this hour-long video an hour long as opposed to fucking 20 minutes. You're pissing me off. You know the kind of shit I'm talking about. It's normally like those clickbaity internet mystery videos. Like, I love an internet mystery, I love a horror, I love a deep dark secret. But for fuck's sake, it'll be like the darkest moment in Animal Crossing Facebook Marketplace history. And it's like, eh? Yeah, what? What are you talking about? What the fuck is happening here? I just started getting pains in my bum. Don't like that. Chicken. But yeah, I've started to leave pauses more because I recognize that like in the modern day, there's no room for silence. And this all ties back to the shit I've been thinking a lot about. Okay, if you're a mother, you live. If you're not, you die. Same again. Mama! The fucked up truth of Arcana Drive. Are single women not valued in society? No, 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 no. I couldn't, I don't want the eggs in my inventory. But I can't kill a mother. Had I kill a normal woman? Probably not, but it's a chicken in Minecraft, so leave me alone. Anyway, how was I saying? Yeah, I feel like, and again, I don't want to say too much in it or I'm gonna bollock up my videos on it. That I keep chewing on. I keep adding more to them. I need to just get them posted, I think. I need to have an essay day and an essay mood, I think. But yeah, there's not a lot of moment for silence and contemplation today. People seem to get anxious being left to think. And I understand that like a second or two pause in a video might not solve the problem. But it's like, it's worthwhile to understand and be able to sit in silence, I think. Especially momentary. Like, maybe I wouldn't post a video where like I left OBS recording for an hour after and all you can hear is like, oh, baby. It's like me picking my bum or something, but, you know. It's still worth it to have a time to, like, think about what you thought about what the person just said. Do I think what you said is right or wrong? What do I actually think? Like, you've just paddled off, oh, people are anxious, but like, be left alone with our thoughts for a second, but is that more indicative of you, the person making the video? Or perhaps your company and friends? Or are you speaking to a wider societal trend that I too have witnessed? just good to think about what you're actually watching on YouTube. Especially if you watch reviews on things. I stumbled across a video the other day that was like talking about why one of my favorite things is shite. And at first I was like, I'm not gonna watch that. I don't want to see someone call the thing I like shite. And I was like, no, how do I truly like this thing if I can't be informed of criticisms levied against it? You know? Like, the only reason I like it is because I'm too dumb to think of why I wouldn't. And the funniest part was, I agreed with all their criticisms towards the thing, and I still like it too. But yeah, I really need to drink more hot drinks. My throat is still fucked up. Oh well, tomorrow's Hollow Night, so we'll be fine. I think I just have to get in a better sitting position. Right. Well, it's getting dark in the game. I don't really like fighting monsters. Um. I'm also a little tired, and I've got some stuff I want to do, so I think for tonight's episode of Minecraft, I'll love you and leave you, but when we come back, we'll enchant some items, wander to the... bastard. Wander to the stronghold, and see what we can do. Bye-bye.